While I was going crazy, I had a phone call from a gentleman who was a policeman, and he asked me so. I'm like, yeah, this is me, about my information. I'm like, okay, come to so police station. Guys, because they are German, it's a pass. I always have to talk about Germans because they are fascinating people. Okay, baby, it's cold outside. It's cold outside. Hi guys, it's cold outside. It's really cold. It's like -1 degrees today, and if some of you are wondering why I'm sitting on the floor, I enjoy it, okay? And this guy right here, me and him, we've been like best buddies. Like, we've been best buddies because he's been a good guy, okay? And I also have this other guy here with me, the Aboniki, the famous Aboniki. If you don't know this guys, like, look it up, okay? And if you're Nigerian, I'm sure you know what this is. Like, there's no way I go to Nigeria and I don't come back with 10 of this with me. So yeah, this guy right here is a lifesaver, okay? As you can see, I'm wearing socks indoors. I never get to wear socks, but when you see me with socks indoors, you know that shit is real, okay? It's really cold. We're still very much on the lockdown. This is almost the new normal now that we're living. This is what COVID or Corona has done to us, so we might just learn to live with it. So anyway guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Shima. Thank you once again for stopping by. I'm going to be talking about Germans again today, okay? You know, a conversation is never complete when I don't talk about my German people. I have to talk about my German people, okay? There's no sentence that is complete without having to talk about Germans. So today I'm going to be sharing some fascinating things about Germans with you. Why am I shouting? Like, why am I raising my voice? I don't know. I had too much sugar to eat. I had a lot of protein bars to eat, and it's sweet. Maybe that's why I'm hyper. I don't know, but yeah. Wait, okay, so I'm going to be sharing six fascinating things with you about Germans that will either make you raise your eyebrow, open your eyes, make you wink, make you frown, make you giggle, make you laugh, or make you sad. Either ways, let's get into this video right away, okay? So the number one is going to be social norms. Germans take their how are you very serious, okay? You see how you ask somebody how are you and you just expect them to tell you fine and move along? No, it is not like that with Germans. Like, you could just randomly meet a cashier at some marked cow and just ask them, "Wie geht es dir heute?" or "How are you today?" Trust me guys, when you don't have anywhere to go, be ready to listen to an entire book, okay? That person will tell you about their entire day. They'll tell you about whoever came and insulted them. They'll tell you about who came and was being rude to them. They'll tell you about their kids, about their papa, about their mama and whatnot. So be ready to listen to a full whole story when you tell a German how are you. Whereas as a Nigerian, you know how, like, it's so funny how this is the opposite. As a Nigerian, when you ask somebody how are you, they just spare you the long story and just tell you they are fine. Except, of course, maybe they're able to talk to other people about their problems. I'm not saying like they don't talk to people, they talk to people, but rather than just staying in a store or where it's not appropriate and then telling you about it's not their thing. It's the opposite. Like, they're the very opposite of German. Nigerians will not be at a workplace and then you ask them about how they are and then they start telling you about their entire history. It's not like that with Nigerians, okay? So I find that really wow. I know that Germans just tell you, it's not like so you feel sorry for them or someone, but it's because of the how are you. Like, when you ask them how are you, it means you really want to hear about how they feel or how they really are, you know? So how are you is taken very serious in this Germany, okay? So when you're asking in German how are you, be ready to listen to an entire story, okay? My number two is going to be bread. Germans have over 300 types of bread, okay? And I'm not even trying to be funny. They have a bread for when you want to stool. They have a bread for when you have stomach ache. They have a bread for when you want to sleep. No, I'm just joking. That one, I'm just joking. But seriously guys, Germans have bread for everything. They have carrot bread, they have avocado bread, they have wheat bread, they have flour. Like, they have, no, seriously guys, like, they have types of bread for everything. Again, I'm not trying to be funny, seriously. Whereas, you know, as a Nigerian, if it's not the agege way, It is not any other way, okay? You know what agege? By the way, non-Nigerian speaking people here, agege is a type of bread that we have in Nigeria that it's drawy. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it has like lots of wheat and a lot of butter. Like, you could just mash one whole loaf of bread to like a tiny little size. That's agege. Agege is also a name of a town in Lagos. So Nigerians, if it's not our agege, we don't know any other bread. So I find it really fascinating that they have over 300 types of bread, and I really did not find anyone that I like until recently. I like the Haferbrot. Haferbrot, you could find that in Aldi. I really like that. Like, I tasted it once and like, finally something for me. Germans have done something for me. It's always been there, but because I do not like their bread, I'm like, no. What's Hafer again in English? I'm going to link it here. I've forgotten what it is in English. So yeah, I discovered Haferbrot and it's since been my favorite of bread. The third one I'm going to be sharing with you is the not accepting of help. This one I find sometimes really, I don't want to use a bad word, but sometimes I find it really, like, you need this, you know. Germans do not accept help, okay? They're very appreciative of what you can do, but they do not accept help. Seriously, guys, I don't know if this is a law or this is how they were built, but Germans do not accept help. I'm going to share a quick story with you. I've lost my wallet in Germany twice. One time somebody picked it. I dropped out of a car and then my wallet fell and I didn't take note until later, which I found. The police found the wallet. And then the second time I left my wallet at the train station. Seriously, guys, this thing, I can never understand it. But well, I left my wallet at the train station, and then on reaching home I realized that my wallet was not with me. Like, all my ATM cards were in it, my fat card was in it, everything was in it. Like, I was already going insane because everything, I had over 200 euro in it. And yeah, while I was going crazy, I had a phone call from a gentleman who was a policeman. He asked me, so. I'm like, yeah, this is me, about my information. I'm like, okay, come to so police station and then pick up your wallet. Guys, I went to the police station. I was so happy. And then he asked me a few questions. I answered, and then he brought out my wallet. And then he was like, check if everything is intact. Guys, I checked. Everything in my wallet was intact. Like, nothing was taken out of it. And then I was asking him who found it. He told me that it was this random police guy that was just maybe strolling at the train station that saw the wallet and picked it. Guys, like, to the cents, to the coins I had in it, everything was intact. I'm like, okay, cool. I now took out money from my wallet. I was like, thank you so much, you know. So I was giving it to the police guy. He was like, oh my god, the way he just went, no. I'm like, before they just open one small cell and throw me in. He was like, no, they don't take bribe here. In my mind, I'm like, but this is not bribe. This is just to say thank you, you know, for finding my wallet, you know. And he was like, no, they don't do that here. I'm like, okay, can I put it into the box, like their coffee box or something where they use it to buy coffee? He was like, no, don't do that. I'm like, okay, where is the guy that found my wallet so I could give him something? He was like, no, they will arrest me if I give the guy something. I'm like, okay. He was like, the only thing that they could do for me is give me the guy's number so I could just call him and say thank you. I'm like, I was shocked. Guys, I'm like, what? Anyway, so Germans don't accept help. They're very appreciative of what you can do, but help? Nah. I feel like they always think that when you're offering help, you always want something in return. I mean, a particular German will always tell me, Germans do not give you anything for free, okay? And then, you know, whereas being a Nigerian, like, we're just full of empathy, where we believe that giving, when you give, you always get in return. Giving is such a normal thing to a Nigerian, and to Germans, it's such the opposite. It's very opposite, okay? So I find it really, now I'm trying to understand why, and then adjusting to the fact that help, they don't accept help. Everybody needs help in this world, somewhat, otherwise with Germans. So yeah, that's going to be my very third one. The fourth one I'm going to be discussing with you, this one is right down my alley, okay? It's fashion. Germans and fashion. A good percentage of Germans really do not care about fashion. They don't care about... Germans just believe in making things work. Let's say, for instance, Italians, you know, they're very keen on their fashion and clothing. I think that is one of like the thing that generates their income. About fashion and clothing. Germans don't care. Germans who... Look, this is the thing. You could meet a German today. The shirt he's wearing today is the one you're going to see him wearing tomorrow again when you meet him. It's the same shirt you're going to see him wear the day after. I don't know if they do wash and wear, but maybe they do. I don't know. I don't understand it. Even though where my school is where it's said to be like the headquarters of fashion, North Rhine-Westphalia, Düsseldorf. Sometimes when I just want to see something other than black, I go to Düsseldorf. That was when outside was open. I just go to Düsseldorf. When I'm not in school, I go around the Altstadt and just go around and see beautiful things, okay? When you meet the fashionable ones, okay, they are really fashionable. And you know, again, Germans, they like quality over quantity. So when they want to go fashion, they go right in fashion, okay? I actually have a favorite brand that I shop from. They're a little bit on the pricey side, but I love their item because it's very chic and classy. It's called Hallhuber. So I really like them. And you know, Germany also, again, is #1 in the world, like when it comes to sustainability. So their fashion brand are a bit, they're not what you see and you go wow, but when you feel it and you come closer, you know they're made of quality. Like I've met somebody who is my friend. Like he has 4 shoes that are of the same type, like 2 white and then 2 green. Okay, so this is how it is. One of the white ones is very dirty. Like that is the one he wears like on a normal day when he's going out, and the green one also is very dirty. Like 4 pairs of shoes, but the same kind, 2 green and 2 white. Seriously guys, me living in Germany, my fashion has gone because when you come and you're feeling, as a Nigerian, you know how we are. We're very fashionable people. We're very stylish people. We do a lot of events, you know what I mean? We're very stylish, very fashionable. When I came to Germany, look at me. Shirts, pants, and vest, that's all I do, and all black. But yeah, Germans are not so keen on fashion, and that's going to be my number 4. Number 5 that I'm going to be sharing with you is the nice life problems. This one I find really annoying when they do it sometimes. And then I'm always like, okay, is it ignorance or they really do not know? Some of them are really condescending when they do it, and I find it really bewildering. Nice life problems. Germans will save up. You know, they work. They literally live to work. They don't work to live. They live to work. Germans will save up their money and travel to another town or another state or another country just to go and climb mountains, just to go and hike, carry backpack and hike and see all the beautiful scenery, see all the beautiful things. But a German will be worried for you spending your own money on yourself. Let me give you an example. I could wear this now or wear this chain, and a German could just see me, and then they will look. You know, they seldom give compliments, right? They seldom give compliments. So they could just look at it from head to toe and like, is this real gold? Like, I did not know when I told one, like, duh, I'm from Africa, what do you think? He was asking if it was real gold. So they look at you and they're like, is this real gold? And then they ask you, how much is it? And then when you tell them the price, they're like, oh my God, is it not so expensive? Bro, this is my own mountain and I'm climbing and looking good. But you're worried about me, you know? They have nice life. What is nice life to a German would never or can never be a nice life to me. And then, what is nice life to me? It's always a problem to a German. You know what I mean? So Germans will complain about you having your nice life, be worried about you spending your money, but will never worry about them saving up just to travel and go and look at a monkey or look at a kangaroo somewhere. So they have nice life problems. I don't even know if they think it's a problem. I don't know, but they can be Germans, you guys, when you do this, it can be very condescending when you feel like certain people are not supposed to spend their money the way they want or the way they feel. It's very, very rude when you guys do that, you know. Sometimes when you wear clothes, when I wear clothes and I go out, some people look at me like, this one happened recently. Like, I was on the train going to Cologne, and a particular lady sat somewhere. She kept looking at me and my friend. She couldn't help it. She stood up from where she was sitting, came and sat opposite us in the train, and then we started talking, and then, you know, one thing led to the other. She was like, are we from around here? I'm like, yeah, we're from around here. We're just from the neighboring city. And we're like, why? Why do you ask? She was like, because you guys don't dress like you're from around here. I'm like, how do people from around here dress? You know what I mean? So they always think like, because you're a particular person, you should always do what they do, you know. But the thing is, fun to you as a German is not what is fun to me. And what makes life living for you, it's not probably what will make life a living for me. So Germans, stop it, okay? Stop it. Do not ask people how much they bought something or how expensive it is, okay? Stop it. It is not nice, okay? And again, especially if the person is a Nigerian, we like good things, okay? There's a saying, chop life gang, okay? That is a saying we say in Nigeria, okay? Chop life gang. We're alive, we might as well just live the life, okay? We're not going to die and go and leave it 6 feet under. So guys, Germans, stop it, okay? The last one on my list I'm going to be sharing with you, and the sixth one is going to be friendship. Germans live quite a sheltered life, okay? Like, they're only comfortable hanging around people that are their like childhood friends, people they grew around or people they grew up seeing. It's really difficult breaking into a German circle of friendship, you know. It's really not. And then another thing again, you know, with Germans, it's really difficult. Like, Germans are so hard on trusting. Like, they go hard on trusting that they don't really trust easily, but when they do eventually or finally trust you, it's almost like the best relationship or friendship ever. So it's usually very difficult for them. I mean, I've lived in Germany getting on 3 years now. I cannot tell you that I've made friends. And then Germans are so hard on labeling. Like, they label friendship. You could think that, because I work with this person, you know how we are as Nigerians. If you work with somebody and then you maybe grew to some certain kind of, maybe you've grown to understand yourself in one way or the other. You go out for lunch, you go out for dinner, eventually that person is your friend, you know. Like, you could actually grow friendship from that. I'm not saying Germans don't do that. They do, but it's rare, okay? Germans are big on labeling. You would think you're a German person's friend, okay? When they're talking, they'll be like, das ist meine Arbeitenkollegen. Like, Arbeitenkollegen, it's my work colleague, okay? They do not say friend. Germans label, wherever they meet you, that is where they're going to tag you. That is meine Schule oder meine school friend. That is my school friend. That is my work colleague or my work friend. That is, and then when they say best friend, it is literally best friend. Like, it is like the word best friend is best friend. Whereas in Nigeria, you know, like, we're so big on friends. It's so easy. Like, we make friends here and there. And that is something I've learned from Germans, seriously. Like, making friends now, you have to like weigh, like, is this okay? Can I truly call this person my friend? Like, they don't just make friends, seriously. They weigh, they see, and then when they make you their friend, you are really their friend. They will do anything for you. So we've come to the end of this video. That is my last one. I hope you enjoy it. Germans, again, in my comment section, tell me why you do some of the things that I mentioned. You do, why you do them, and if you think it's rude, if you think it's ignorant, if you think it's okay or not. So just comment in the comment section below. Let's interact, let's talk, okay? So yeah, we've come to the end of this video. Once again, thank you so much guys for watching. Do not forget to ask me any question, anything you want to ask, anything you want to know, just ask me the question in the comment section below and I'll be happy to answer all of you. So yeah, thank you once again for stopping by, and I'm going to be seeing you in my next one. Do not forget to stay healthy, stay warm, stay safe, and I will see you in my next video. Cheers.